Hey guys, it's Mia here. I apologize if I can't hear anything that's going on in the game because for some fucking reason Streamlabs decided to say we aren't going to let you record the audio through your headphones. We're going to force you to listen to it through your computer speakers. I don't know why it's doing that. It's never done that to me before. But I hope it's not too loud, and I hope you guys enjoy it anyway. Now, last time we played this, Monica said something that put me a little on edge because to me, it sounds like she knows she's in a game. So I don't know what that entails. It's getting kind of creepy. So let's get into this and find out what the heck is going on. Oh yeah, I left it on a poem segment. So I wanted to try to write a poem for Sayori, so let's do that. Wrong person. I'm not writing one for you! What do I pick for Sayori? Melody. Nope, fuck. What sounds like her? Nope. Okay. Proof. They don't jump when I hover over a word, do they? Aha! Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Nope. I wanted to write one. Nope. Oh my goodness, this is harder than I thought it would be. I don't know if I got Natsuki or Sayori on that one. I hope I got Sayori, but we'll see, because I wanted to write one for her because she seemed incredibly down in the last episode. So, we'll see. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Yeah, you're slacking for club president there, Monica. You creep me out already. You don't even showing up late. You got some scheme going on in the background. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Sure you were. You're scheming. There's something going on with you. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination. What do you mean by that? But I guess passion. I could see that, I guess. Yeah, okay. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you've been willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Yeah, wait, what changed your mind all of a sudden? Are you there to, have a helping hand? Is there somebody you want to impress and that's why you're all of a sudden super excited about this festival? Because you wanted nothing to do with it earlier, so what changed, honey? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. Oh. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious foods. Honestly, field days... OMG, I miss this game. I've never played it before, so... just last stream... Monica said something really sketchy, and she seems to know she's in a game, so that's a bit creepy. Honestly, field days in school were the best, especially when you got those personal pan pizzas, and you just sat there and ate them with friends. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Ew. No. You are not getting me to try octopus, you are not getting me to try squid, you are not getting me to try anything with suckers, because I heard that even dead octopus and dead squid could stick their suckers to your throat. And as someone that very nearly choked in the middle of a restaurant, I'm careful with normal food now, much less squids and octopuses. No, thank you. You can have them all to yourself. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? Absolutely, yep. Yep. You of all people? I didn't say it like that. Besides, what do you mean, you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Is it? Monica. I don't hear it. What are you talking about? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as Yuri's or Shiori's anyway. That's hard to say their names back to back. It's like a mouthful. Yuri's or Shiori's anyway. That's hard to say their names back to back. It's like a mouthful. Sorry guys, I was just checking to make sure my music isn't too loud because I can't just do that through my headphones because the game said no. Excuse me. Where is Shiori anyway? Oh, there you are. Shiori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room looking down at nothing. Does she need to talk? She's been awfully bummed lately and I don't know what's going on with her. I walk over to her. Hey, Shiori. I wave my hand in front of her face. Huh? You're spacing out again? Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Yeah, that's what I've been asking for a whole video now. Are you okay? Of course. Why wouldn't I be? You know you can talk to me if you need to. I just feel like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Geez, you worry too much about me. That's because you're my friend. I'm fine, see? Shiori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone else. Well, alright. No, like seriously, girl, if you need to talk, you can talk. It won't leave the two of us. Like, you're fine. You can talk to me if you need to. If you say so. I am so not the character I am playing. I would let her talk it out if she needed to talk. What the hell? I worriedly glance at Shiori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she noticed anything about Shiori recently. Don't abort, don't talk to Monica. Please don't talk to Monica. That sounds like a very, very bad idea. I don't trust her. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through papers at her desk. For some reason, I feel like it's Monica that's making Shiori all upset, because she was fine and dandy until she brought me into the club, and Monica seems super jealous anytime someone even talks to me. So maybe Monica's trying to get at Shiori for talking to me. I don't know why she would want to do that. I don't know what her motives would be in doing that, but I do not trust her. I don't trust her as far as I can throw her. What's up? I think you're suspicious. Hey, it might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Shiori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too much into it, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? You haven't noticed she's been staring at the wall? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Sure, you haven't. Monica peers across the room at Shiori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but this started recently. She's never really been like this, and I don't know what your deal is. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. You're probably the cause. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. Don't drop it. Go and talk to the poor girl. I think there's something clearly wrong, and I think Monica's behind it. No. It's important to me, too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I care about the well-being of the club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she's just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Me? Why would we do, huh? We've been friends since like kindergarten, but you know, I don't think we've ever had that kind of relationship. But you know, if she ever wanted to talk, I'd be here to talk with her. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else you know. I knew it! She's jealous, and she's doing something to Sayori to screw with her, and it's making Sayori upset. What are you doing to Sayori? I don't like you. You knew you're in a game. What are you up to? I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't trust her. I don't like her. She's been much happier ever since she joined the club. She doesn't seem happy to me, but okay. It's like an extra weight has turned inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. Stop doing that. Why am I funny? Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I mean, in a way, that's a comforting thought because that means I make her happy, but still, I said too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? I'm sure you know a lot more than you're saying. I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think much about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet I can't hear her from here. She's probably threatening her because I don't trust her. Monica is creepy and I'm not gonna change my mind on that stance. She's probably fucking with Sayori and that's why Sayori's upset. Because she was all fine and dandy before and then you find out that she's like my childhood friend and you're all jelly. Why are you jealous? What do you want? Oh, I don't like Monica. I sigh and sit down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible when she behaves like this. Exactly how much I do care about her that I'm letting this weigh on me. I did not read that right at all. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Huh? What? Who? Who's watching? Why watching? Oh, hi Yuri. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. I wouldn't say that exactly. I mean, she's talked. Especially about books. Again, that's why I say I'm like Yuri, because if you get her talking on a topic that you care about, we can go until you tell us to stop, or just walk away. I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit on the one... read what's on the screen. Don't let your brain get ahead of your mouth. I stand up from my desk and sit in the one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell what I was thinking like that? Well, it's something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and your expression. No, not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. Honestly, people who are quiet are people watchers, so we pick up on a lot of stuff. So us bookworms, we see more and know more than you think we do. We just don't talk very much. As I'm like live streaming, but you get the point. Usually I'm quiet unless you get me on a topic I like talking about. Or I just feel like talking to you. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. That was a sentence. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. That'd be introverts. But you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's not really that big of a deal. I think Sayori needs to talk. I really do. That poor girl's going through it and I don't know why. She's not talking to me. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, and when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. I already said that. I'm predicting the script. So, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh? That's quite romantic. How is caring about a friend romantic? What? We have known her since, like, preschool. We're like siblings. Why romantic? Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Yeah, just a little bit. Or maybe I'm reading into it a little too much. Yeah, what? The world is full of meaning and often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every poem, no matter how well you know them. I mean, yeah, fair, I could see that. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Mm-hmm. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. They do say that some of the happiest people and some of the people that are willing to be there for you the most are the people that feel like no one is there for them when they need it, which is very sad. Just for those of you watching, if you don't know anything about this game is not for people that are in a bad headspace, and it's not for people that are easily disturbed, so this might not be a game for you to watch. She may not always know what she wants. I have noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel concerned for her. But in your case, it looks like she was fully copying your thoughts, wasn't she? I wouldn't say she was copying. Well, I guess in that case, Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I mean, I guess she is my best friend. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Hello. Hi, why are you staring? Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she's searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. Oh, I guess I never thought about it that way. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're so sweet. I'm a perfectly simple girl, I'm not a guy. I'm so opposite from the character I'm playing, I swear. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. So I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we get to do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? I always forget about the sharing the poems part. I wonder if I'm gonna get Sayori or Yuri, because I'm not Yuri. What the hell's her name? Yuri's the purple-haired one that I'm most like. What, the one? Natsuki. I meant to write the poem for Sayori because I noticed she was having a hard time in the last episode. But I might have accidentally wrote it for Natsuki. So let's see. Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she's talking about with Sayori. I don't want to know. Actually, I do want to know. What are you telling poor Sayori? I'm going to share my poem with Sayori first because she's hopefully the one that I wrote it for. Like I said, I might have accidentally chose the wrong options and picked it for Natsuki. It's nice, I guess. Oh. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Damn it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. Stop it, you're fine. Oh, Sayori, can I give her a hug? I want to go through the screen and give her a hug. Just let her, like, cry it out or whatever she needs to do. After all, No, I wrote it for you. I meant to write it for you. I meant to write it for you, I swear. Ah, damn it. Huh? I didn't write it for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But that's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. I meant to write it for you, I swear. I clicked the wrong options. I wanted to write it for you to make you feel better, and I accidentally wrote it for Natsuki. So that's on me, I guess. Whoops. That makes me really happy. You're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. Sayori, is there something wrong? Like, I swear, you can talk to me. Like, what? Huh? Oh, nothing. It's just, I'm a little tired today. I think it's more than tired, honey. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. Or just need to cry. Or need a hug. Like, come give me a hug. Or cry it out. I don't care. I won't tell anybody. I won't judge you. Just come cry it out. Don't worry about me, okay? Too late. You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. I swear, honey, I meant to write the poem for you. Because you were feeling down in the last episode. I did not mean to write it for Natsuki. I tried to write it for you. I clicked too many options for Natsuki. Damn it. I'm gonna go home a bit early today. I swear you can talk to me. Sayori. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the room humming to herself. Uh-oh. Oh no. Can we skip? Can we skip? Can I skip? I want... Oh no. Somebody go after her. Poor girl. Finally. Huh? This one, it's good. Yeah, I didn't mean to write it for you. No offense, Natsuki. You seem like a nice person, but I meant to write it for my best friend over there. The one that's going through a hard time and nobody else seems to notice or care. Well, that's not true, because Yuri noticed. I was wondering how long it would take you. Alright. Yeah, seriously. Don't listen to what anyone else says, especially Yuri. Why do you hate her so much? Just keep writing poems like this, that's all you need. Are you sure it's not just what you want? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Excuse me? Well, you're talking to a pro, I don't think you should trust my opinion the most. I think you're a bit biased in your opinion. I guess that depends. Aren't you biased toward the poems that are simple and cute? Exactly my point. Biased? Of course not. My opinion just happens to be the best. I think everybody would say that. There's a saying, opinions are like assholes, everybody got them. Is Mizuki self-aware of her spoiled behavior? At this rate, I don't know if I'll ever figure it out. Fair enough. I'm glad that you liked my poem after all. Ha ha ha. I knew you'd finally understand. Just keep showing me your poems and you'll be a pro before you know it. Yeah, sure I will. I suck. Anyway, here's the one I wrote. Oh yeah, I forgot we read them. Oh, she didn't show me a poem. I just realized that. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go to. A shore reaching beyond your sight, a sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The walls in your mind melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left behind long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathed in sunbeams and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in the footprint trail, set you free on my windy sail, and remember the reason you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought you had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. You might want to give that poem to Shiori because she needs a little self-love. Sounds like a very weird poem right after the whole Shiori scenario. Yeah, I felt like I kept writing negative things, so I wanted to write something nice for once. Your poems keep getting longer, I noticed. Besides, the beach is awesome. I mean, sand everywhere, creepy crawlies in the ocean, sharks. No thank you. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach. Not really. So, you decided to write about the beach first, and then it came up with a message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday? I mean, after Yuri and I realized we wrote about the same thing. Oh, is that why you're so mad at Yuri? Your writing is similar, but you just are cuter while she's more descriptive and rich. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. Ugh, you can really see her doing that too. Making us write about a simple topic and then trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy. What is with you and fancy writing? Who gives a shit how she writes? So you don't like it. You don't have to be a jerk about it every chance you get. Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being kind of metaphorical too, but there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it was good practice. Whoop. Let's show it to Yuri. She's probably not gonna like it, but oh well. Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that. Well, can you tell Natsuki that? On second thought, she might yell at you. Never mind. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I mean, isn't that what writing is all about? Is figuring out what you want to talk about and, like, in a way, exploring your, like, innermost thoughts and your deepest worlds and just... That's why a lot of stories exist, because we want to explore parts of the world we never think of normally. Or we want to escape the world that we're in and go to somewhere cool. I was kind of afraid of disappointing you one way or the other. Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. No, it's fine. I mean, I have the same opinions of you on reading, so can't really say it's disappointing. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome, how unthinkable of me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me, that was very unladylike of me. I apologize. I had to get that out. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to these sorts of conclusions. I'm just a little too used to it. What, used to overthinking? Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm right there with you. Again, I'm more like Yuri than the character I am playing. Can I switch characters? Can I play Yuri? Being disliked. Yuri, what did I do? How did I do that? Oh, I can take the text box away? If I right click, it takes the text box away. If I left click, it brings it back. How and why would you need to do that? Oh, oops. Sorry, I got sidetracked. I didn't know I could take away the text box. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. What do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. And it's still written in cursive. Beach. Oh, I can't. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of the earth chronologically meets the surface. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray scrolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. Wow. Huh. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. It will gently lick at your foundation until you give in. Or will its sudden waves send you crashing down into the brink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate bouncing line, tempted by the foaming tendrils, turn back, and I abandon my piece to stride to shore. Dive forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. You really like the water, huh? I'm aware that the beach is kind of an insane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach at it. So in your metaphor, you picture the beach as like a land of endless possibilities and an escape from real life, whereas here, away from the tide, is chaos and all of that. Is that what you're trying to say with your poem? She did? Yep, she wrote about the beach too. She didn't say anything weird, did she? No, not really. You guys kind of have the same opinion in a way. She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose we better compare differences in our writing styles or thought process. I mean, that's a smart way of doing it, especially because this is kind of the point of a literature club. Anyway, it was her idea. Wait, she said it was your idea. Not that, it doesn't matter. I don't care about your little feud. Knowing her, Knowing her, it's no surprise that she would want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I mean, I think I get it. I think I'm there. I think I understand. It's kind of like if you've been reading fantasy for so long, you want to step out of that fantasy and read something like a romance. Or sometimes, I don't read many, but a nonfiction book. Like, it's nice to step out of the world of fantasy and just give yourself a palate cleanser, whether it's a horror, nonfiction, or a romance. Don't even get me started on all the romantasy books. Like, I'm so tired of romantasy. Can we just go back to good old fantasy with no love triangles and no out of the blue sex scenes? Please? Why are we doing this romantasy thing? It's too saturated. I don't know where that rant came from, but there you go. Hey Monica, you're last again, because I don't trust you. Oh, hi, I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word. How you doing? Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform in the Nope, actually I completely forgot we were doing that. Beginning this club was one thing, performing in front of a bunch of people, I have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, blah, blah, blah. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. These streams are just me struggling to read, I swear. My brain reads faster than my mouth can speak, so it's like, whew, and then I get tongue-tied. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at the poems today. Sure. I let Monica take the poem and I'm holding in my hands. I like it. Sure you do. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. I meant to write it for Shiori. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Nezuki would write. I meant to write it for Shiori. I clicked the wrong options. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Actually, I have. I grew up with Where the Sidewalk Ends. Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too is one of my favorite poems, and I just love the way it rolls off the tongue. Like, Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too, went for a ride beyond the blue. Hooray, what fun, it's time they flew, said Ickle Me, Pickle Me, Tickle Me Too. Ickle was captain and Pickle was crew, and Tickle served coffee and mulligan stew. It's been so long since I've read that poem. I also have, what's the other one? Falling Up. It's right on my bookshelf as I leaned over. But yes, I have. It's been a long time though. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words, and he has some really strange illustrations that are really surprising. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. They can. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, some of them are actually kind of dark, to be completely honest. Some of Shel Silverstein's poems are very dark, and the weird illustrations don't help that fact. They express the views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Nezuki kind of likes that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you'll probably won't find much filter in her poems. Filler. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. But I can see it would be the kind of poem you explore. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders the earth, a lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am. A feather. Huh? Lost adrift the sky, vacuums of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind eases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall forevermore, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look into her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up the gust of the wind. Huh. Knowing everything would be... I think you'd go insane if you knew everything. I think your brain would explode. That would be crazy. I don't want to know everything. I'm good. I don't want to be immortal. I don't want to know everything. I wish I knew more, for sure. And I don't want to die, but the other way around seems just as lonely and just as terrifying. So no thank you. I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Exactly. Kind of, sort of. Not to get too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of on my mind, so I wrote about it. I see. And you do know you're in a game, so what do you know that you're not telling us? Because you flat told me I have a lot of decisions to make, so make sure to save my game. You explicitly said, save my game. How do you know we're in a game? In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Did I say that right? Paradoxical? Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? Exactly! That's what I say. That's like everyone who acts like their opinion has to be the only one that matters. It's like if everyone was the same, the world would be like that one episode from The Fairly Godparents where everything is gray and everyone looks like a gray version of the ghost from freaking Pac-Man. Like, you know what I mean? It'd be so boring because if everyone's opinions were the same, there'd be nothing to talk about because everyone would already know what you're gonna say because everybody's opinion's the same. So that would make everything meaningless. So why on earth are people so obsessed with having their opinions be the ones that are right? Because you know how boring it would be if everyone's opinions were the same? No. It'd be so boring. You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems that everyone in the club prefers writing things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have an opportunity to write about, would we? I mean, that's not necessarily true. There are plenty of happy poems and happy stories, or if you don't feel sad or don't want to write about something happy, you can always make something up. Excuse me. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. And I think you know that better than anyone. Are you referring to me playing? Because I'm a human, I'm not two-dimensional, but you are. And you already done told me you were in a game. So why are you talking to me? You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Please don't say something creepy again. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or bad, they'll focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club. Don't you think? Yeah, in a way. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Wait, the day is over already? Okay, you three. Yeah, we're done. Why? What's up? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. What's up? Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? Okay, so I'm not the only one realizing she's a little strange. I can't get around to downloading it. Downloading the game? Also, hi, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat. I got stuck in the story. I'm sorry if you've been chatting. Huh? Something did sound a little bit unusual. Okay, so good, I'm not the only one realizing she's a little bit on the creepy side. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. I mean, can't people do that? Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is a common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. I'm not ready for that. What is going on? In your book, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Shiori isn't here. Uh-huh. It seems you're right. Shiori always helps to lighten up the mood a little bit, doesn't she? Yeah, just a bit. You guys are like a rain cloud when she's not here. Holy shit. It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where in the heck did she run off to anyway? She said she was gonna go home to get a nap, but I feel like I should have checked on her. But I'm kind of stuck here. I thought she went to pee. No, she told me she was going home. Mizuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling well, so she went home early. At least that's what she said. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? Well, you know, I mean, I wanted to. Believe me, I did. I wanted to go. So much for you two being all we're just friends. She's my best friend. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Shiori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That's a curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. Then why did she go home? What did you put in her ear? Because I guarantee you it wasn't trying to make her feel better. You lying piece of crap. I don't trust you. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of it. I asked you a question. Don't you blatantly ignore me. Answer the damn question. What did Shiori say when you talked to her, Monica? What are you hiding? Anyway, yep, need to figure out the festival prep. Let's decide what everyone is doing for this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. Good luck. What do you mean, good luck? I don't... I already don't trust Monica, and the good luck comment just made me think, uh-oh. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them for different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. As for myself, you're gonna go plot some evil scheme in the background, because what did you put in Shiori's ear? Tell me what the fuck she said. You lying piece of crap. You're the only character that seems to know we're in a game, and I don't trust you. And apparently everybody else is starting to pick up on the fact that you're a little bit creepy too. Shiori will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, you can, Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Really? You're a bitch. You're a straight up bitch. No, you're not useless. That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Shiori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? You should make some of the banners and decorations and help us set up the atmosphere. And you really like making tea, so you can make everybody an assortment of teas and have like a little tea bar going so they could have poem reading and teas. How about that? That'll work. You love tea. You have your cute little tea set. You could do that. I mean, I'm just saying. Nothing goes better with books than a good cup of coffee or a good cup of tea. Make sure you get, like, just throwing that out there. Atmosphere. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you. What are you doing? What are we doing? Oh, okay, I see. You're coming at me now. I'm on to you already. Don't try this with me. I know your secret. You know you're in a game, and you are hurting everyone's feelings. And now you're calling me useless. Screw you, Monica. Don't say that. In fact, both Nazuki and Yuri have pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me. No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope. Nope. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend a weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. I actually do know how to bake. I actually do. I like baking, although I'm not very good at decorating. I tried decorating cupcakes one time. Oh, it was a total mess. My grandma and my mom make it look a lot easier than it actually is. Because those cupcakes did not turn out very smooth. But I do know how to bake, just not decorate. It's not like Monica gave me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Nazuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Nazuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Mia may not like being around you Mia may not like to be around you if you only make her out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with decorating. I just said I was bad at decorating. Do not give me this job. I can help you bake. As for the decorating part, you're on your own. I guess I could use more practice, so there's that. How hard could it be to make a few... pretty hard. If you're not good at it, it's pretty hard. It sounds like you're just making excuses for Mia too. Ooh, wait, what are you saying? It would be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Mia to decide how she'd like to contribute. Besides, she's really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. That's because I choose not to. You scare me. My main language is not English, so I can hardly understand what you are saying. Sorry. It's okay. That's fine. You are perfectly fine. If you just want to listen to the background music, you are fine. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm not surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yes. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. I mean, I don't have the best handwriting. I don't like Monica. I kind of want to check on Sayori. I'm gonna check on Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us? No, that's not what I said. That is not what I said. I do not hate you. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Hey, Nazuki. Yuri can handle it on her own. I like Yuri. She seems like she'd be a good friend. But I'm gonna go help Nazuki because baking is a lot of work. Especially when you're baking for a whole event. You need one more person on that job. You'll definitely agree. Huh? Just a minute. You were saying that's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Yuri, it's nothing against you. I would have loved to help you, but baking seems like harder work. I've been reading with you a lot. It's time for me to spend some time with Natsuki since I couldn't spend time with Sayori. I just want to go check on Sayori. Why can't I go talk to Sayori? The game's like, you shall not talk to her. That's good. Even though Yuri is being a bit melodramatic, it's a little hard for me not to feel bad. Yeah. So is everything right? Anything else we need to talk about? No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything except the performance is going to be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about me? What about me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it turns out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Look, it's nothing against you, Yuri. I'm more like you than the character I'm actually playing. It's just baking seems like a lot more work than making posters. You could make one and then photocopy it and you're done. Nazuki starts pouting too. It's not a big deal or anything. Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hands on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you're really the most talented one here, and and you're going to help make everyone's day a lot more fun. I mean, cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performance. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really. Wow. Oof, two-faced. She meant it. If she didn't mean it, she wouldn't have said it. What's your favorite character at the moment? I'm most like Yuri. I'm more like Yuri and her opinions about as... I'm more like Yuri with her... Excuse me, I think I need a drink. Ooh, give me one moment. I'm more like Yuri with her opinions on books than I am about the main character I'm playing, so I think Yuri is my favorite character, although I feel really bad for Sayori. Yuri is the only one surprised. Monika and I are taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would have at a time like this, because Sayori always helps someone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being dumb. No, we all get that way sometimes, it's okay. I'm going to do my best, and all of us are going to make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough, there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Huh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally would have gotten home and realized you didn't even have any way to contact me. Yeah, that was kind of dumb. So what's your number? I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make anything weird out of it. Why would I do that? You're just giving me your number so we can work together. Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring the ingredient. Wait, we're not doing this at your house? I figured you baked at your house so often, so why are you coming over to my house? Not that I'm not okay with that. Wait, you're coming to my house? Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could ever let a guy over to my house. My dad would kill me. Even if it's for a school project, is your dad that strict? And you're gonna be in the kitchen baking anyway, so... I mean, what does your dad think you'd be getting up to in the kitchen? Like a flower fight? Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now, and that's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you better be looking forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? You, the salty one at the moment, is looking forward to this? Well, kind of. Just because I never get to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. No need to get defensive. Sorry for overreacting. Anyways, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. What? What? Say it. Say it. Oh, I'm just gonna leave. Is that it? She clearly wanted to say something, and I'm just gonna like, nope, see you later. Goodbye. I can't believe this. Nazuki is going to be coming into my house on Sunday. Even though I would have preferred to do this with Shiori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. As I actually shake my head like you guys can see me. Why do I feel nervous that Shiori finds out about this? It's not like I feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, it's about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, I'll have a good time. Maybe. I mean, Monica seems like a jealous bitch. It's already Sunday. Oh, this is still going. I thought it would end after the club left. But no, we're going right into it. Okay, here we go. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Nazuki coming to visit. I'm gonna save... Escapa. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she's still acting different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned out into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. I mean, you read her poems, they've all been cute. You're surprised that she uses cute language? She really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Nazuki aside, I haven't heard from Shiori since she left the club earlier. Go to Shiori's house. What kind of friend am I? Am I that oblivious? Go to the girl's house and make sure she's okay. Can I go to Shiori's? Do I have that option? Is there any option in the menu I could go to Shiori's house? I want to go to Shiori's house. She seems like she's having trouble. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Shiori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Shiori's feelings aside when she needs me? I mean, not really. I mean, you're her friend, right? And as her friend, you should know that she needs to talk to somebody. I mean, I'm the kind of person that would be like, hey, you need to talk. I'm the type of person that followed a girl in the bathroom, not into the stall, but into the bathroom, because she was having a really bad time, and she just got up and left out, like stormed out. And I could tell she was really upset, and her other friends didn't seem to care. And I followed her in there, and she ended up crying on my shoulder, because she needed someone to talk, and her other friends didn't even notice. But I decided to visit. Oh, thank goodness! The game listened to me for once! We're going to see our race! Finally, thank you, game. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Shiori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often, we've made a habit of simply entering. Where'd the music go? Where'd the music go? I just noticed it was gone. I was just so excited the game actually listened to me for once. Why is there no music? The house is quiet. Shiori isn't anywhere on the first floor. I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to the bedroom and I finally find her. Oh, what a cute room! Shiori! Hi! Oh, hi! How are you? Feeling better? I sit down in her room. Sayori forced. There's the music. Okay, the music's back. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. Honey, you don't have to force a smile. If you need to cry, then cry. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Really? I mean, there's a shirt hanging around. It's not that messy. I also recognize the stuffed animal and wall decorations that we've had for years now. Hey, I have a cow. It's more of a pillow, but I have a cow too. I named it Cow Cow. In my defense, I was like 2, and I still have him. He's in my closet right now because I just put my bed stuff away, but I still have him. I also recognized... Oh, I already read that. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. Yeah, because you'd have me cleaning it. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be seen as... Well, you know, I was kind of in the neighborhood, and you seemed like you really needed to talk, so I decided to pop by and see if you were okay. Wait, how did you know that? Yeah, how did you know I was gonna see Sayori? Or, not Sayori, your Sayori, Nasugi. Why do I keep getting you two mixed up? Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about festival preparations, right? Yeah, I guess so. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Nasuki then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Nasuki stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is uncharacteristic. Finally, I get to the point. I just wanted to know how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles and shakes her head. That's no good. Huh? What do you mean no good? Why can't it be like it always has been? I mean, I'm fine. You know, you can be sad once in a while. You're not a robot. We have emotions for a reason. If you need to cry, cry. No, nothing's your fault, honey. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to be worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this... It's just my... No! Sayori, no! This is not your fault. You didn't do anything wrong. What is happening? Why is this game getting so emotional? Sayori, nothing's your fault, honey. You don't have to be happy all the time. It's okay to be sad. Do you need a hug? You're not selfish. What the fuck is wrong? You're not selfish. I think the world decided to have you come over today. No, I decided to come over. No, Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? Okay, that's a little aggressive way to say it. Yeah, I know. Poor Sayori. I'm right there with you. This girl's going through it. She just needs to cry it out. She just needs a hug and a cry. And then maybe a good movie and some ice cream. Poor girl. I know something happened. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap. But you're wrong. Honey, stop trying to hide it. Just let it out. Just scream, shout, like cry, do what you need to do. Just don't hold it in. That's not healthy. Like, I'm your friend for a reason. If you need to cry, you can turn my shoulder all wet. Like, what is wrong? I've always been like this. You're just seeing it, for the first time. See what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really going to make me say it, aren't you? A little bit. I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I find it okay. Sorry guys, I think the game just got heavy. I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how? Honey, you are not worthless. No one is worthless. And you have, there's gotta be something that brings you joy, or someone that brings you joy. No one is worthless. No one is worthless. Guys, and I'm talking to you viewers, if you ever feel worthless, no one is worthless. We are all here because we have some worth. Just because you don't know what's coming in life, or you don't know where you want to go, or you feel like you're not good at anything, it doesn't mean you're worthless. It just means that you haven't found your thing yet, or that you're not at your time where you're gonna get to know what you're good at. You gotta give yourself a chance to finally find that spark, that thing that you are good at and that drives you. The point of life is to live it. It's not to do one specific thing. And I think that's where people get so hung up, is they feel like their purpose in life is unfound. When that's not the case, we are put in life to live life. You're not worthless if you don't know what you want to do with your life. You're not worthless if you feel like you're not good at anything. It just means you haven't found the thing you're good at. No one is worthless. No one is worthless. The point of life is to live it. And if you find something you're passionate about and you love doing it along the way, as long as it's not something that hurts you or somebody else, then great. Do it. Who gives a fuck what anybody else thinks? You think if I cared about what people thought, I would have started this channel? Absolutely not. If I cared what people thought, I would have never started this channel. I found a channel that inspired me. I thought it looked like fun. I said screw it one day and I did it, and I'm still doing it. Just because you feel like you're nothing right now doesn't mean you won't be something in the future. The point of life is to live it. It's not to be the best, or to be the best at something, or even to find something you're best at. It's just to live your best life. No one is worthless. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Because that's part of life. Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anybody worrying about me. I can't believe I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Shiori kept this from me that entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why? Huh? Why is it that you never told me about this? Because she doesn't want to be a burden and she feels like she is a burden, even though that's what friends are for? If you have a friend that does not listen to you or cuts you off when you try to talk about your feelings, here's a tip: they are not your friend. No real friend would shut you down when you need to talk. No real friend would tell you to calm down when you need to scream. A real friend would let you scream. They'd let you cry. They'd let you talk it out. They wouldn't shut you down. If you have a friend that sits there shutting you down every time you need to talk about something you're going through, they are not your friend, and it is okay to cut them out of your life and find people that actually will be there when you need a shoulder to talk to, when you need a person that'll just let you cry it out. I had a friend once that would shut me down every time I needed to talk about something I was going through. That told me to just calm down and basically hold my emotions in. And guess what? I found out she was more than not a friend. That's a story I'm not going to put on this channel, but let's just say she was not a good person, much less a good friend. It almost feels like I've been betrayed by your closest friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Hey, don't be yelling at her. She doesn't need yelling right now. She needs a hug and just a shoulder to cry on. Don't be yelling at her. I would have tried a little harder to make every day a little better. Are you not listening to her? She said she didn't want you to worry, so you doing that would make her feel worse. You're not listening. Just treat her like a normal person. Don't step on eggshells because that's not what she wants and she just told you that. All you had to do was tell me. Exactly. This character does not understand, and that's why I'm the exact opposite of this character. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you would have wasted effort caring on me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly to make friends with everyone else. Having everyone be happy is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Something you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world is just trying to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand, because the character I'm playing as is a blockhead. I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, there's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you you are not a horrible person, honey. Having emotions does not make you a horrible person. Oh. No, I love literature. You're fine. Honey, you are not selfish. I was punished by my heart in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you didn't hurt me. You did not hurt me, you're fine. I'm weak and you're not weak, you're not selfish. Having emotion is not weakness. Honey, you can cry, you can scream, you can talk my ear off. That's all I am. No, you're not selfish. I accept these punishments because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I grabbed Shiori's shoulders. This time, finally, my character does something. Yeah, Shiori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. Even if I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. Please, never underestimate how much I care. She said she feels like a burden when people care. I wouldn't have it any other way. Shiori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Shiori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Shiori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I don't think that's the right wording to use. my character is so dumb. Like, I know he's trying, but like, he's not listening to Shiori at all. She said people like caring about her makes her hurt worse. I think the best thing to do for her would be just to treat her like normal, like she wants, and then be a shoulder when she needs to. I don't. It's such depression is such a hard thing because there's many different forms of it, and everybody reacts differently when they have it. And it's sad that people are stuck in a state where they think that they're not good enough, or that they aren't going anywhere because they don't know what they're doing in life. They don't know where their future is going. And they think because of that they are worthless, and you're not. You're not worthless. The point of life is to live it. It's not to be the best. It's not to be the brightest. It's not to be the most perfect or the most beautiful or the most handsome. Those are just stigma that people put on other people. But you were made to be who you are. And it's other people and the world that make other people feel like they're not good enough. Because deep down, we're all the same. And we all just want to live peaceful lives with the people we care about. And there is nothing wrong with that. Then you better tell me. Don't threaten her. My character is such an idiot. I don't know. Gently, Shiori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. Everyone is scared. I can tell you there are adults older than us that are scared. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm Oh, Shiori. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Shiori lets me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. Would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. Stop it! Stop it! My character is a dumbass. I think that would be nice then. Yeah? Shiori wipes her eyes. I could spend the whole day with her, I would. Of all days, it has to be where I have plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you do that, I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Nezuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, I want you to come along and help out. It would be fun. To my surprise, Shiori shakes her head. I'm so sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. What did Monica tell her? I'm gonna hurt her. What did Monica tell Shiori? Go home and she's up to something. I don't trust her. I say goodbye to Shiori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Nezuki is about to come over too. I think Shiori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back home, anxiously waiting Nezuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. I'm gonna save again, just in case. This is a really long episode. Without delay, I opened the front door and let her in. Hello, I like your outfit. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make me feel awkward already. I just said I liked your outfit. It's gonna be a long afternoon. Don't be weird just because you're not seeing me outside school. Anyway, I'm coming in. It's pretty. Oh, what a nice kitchen. I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag, probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way and find out your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki say that, rather than something snarky like she always does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality? I mean, you brought it all the way here. You can't carry it a few more feet into the kitchen? Come on. Since when did I need to be a lady? I grabbed Natsuki's bag and holds out to me. Yeah. This is ridiculously heavy. How did you get this all the way here? Oh, okay. I got it. No problem. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? Honestly, don't underestimate us small girls. We can hit you where it hurts. You jerk. Natsuki hits her fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. You really hate being small that much? I mean, store shelves are getting ridiculously tall and everything you need seems to be on the top shelf. If they're gonna keep doing that, they need to give us step ladders. Just saying, because they get mad when we climb the shelves, but then they sit there and put everything on the top damn shelf. It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. Exactly. Yep. As a short girl, I can relate. It's fun that I get to be small, but it's also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? I don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not in school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta scratch, you know? What? That's a little more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer, you know? And just because I have a mature and don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Ha ha ha. Natsuki catches her words, her face turning red. Natsuki, forget it! I didn't say anything. You should apologize. Huh? I appreciate you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into a body like yours. Ah, how would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey! Was that to me? Who else? Let's just get started already. Ha ha ha. You get all sour when girls call you gross. Finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles dubiously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, then there's no way of fighting back. Okay, I'm gonna be right back. I have to go to the bathroom, so I will see you guys in a minute. Sorry, I just realized I hit the starting soon button on accident. So, let's get back into this. Well, if Nazuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now and finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about on every countertop. The mixture isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Excuse me. Meanwhile, Nazuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess anything up in her precious baking. Where did you put the food coloring? I can't remember. The batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. Oh, that's a good idea. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Yeah, that's a good idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? I mean, we can. Are you asking me? I don't really have any preference, so come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? Honestly, I like baking. I'm having fun. I'm really sure Nazuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Oh, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It really is, though. I've seen some pretty cool, baking decorations, especially the, realistic stuff. I don't know how they do that, but I'm like, oh, I wouldn't be able to eat that because I'd feel bad because it looks gorgeous. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes light up. Like the ones you made the first day, huh? I recall Nazuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if that made Nazuki proud too. Yeah. Maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using an electric mixing batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for icing. Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It just takes a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look. Nazuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Nazuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Nazuki suddenly grabs my wrist. Don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, huh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? Starting to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger as Nazuki tugs with all her might. Hey! The force of Nazuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Nazuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Nazuki instead wipes it off with her finger and shoves it towards my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before the icing reaches my face. I can't say I've ever gotten in an icing fight, but I've gotten into flour fights with my mom. We had the whole kitchen looking like it was white. We were covered in icing. To be fair, my mom started the flour fight, so that was all her fault. She threw the first icing, and we were covered in it. But then we had to clean it right up. Nazuki uses her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Okay, hello. You got really close. Ah, stop. Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. Wow, you actually apologized. I wasn't expecting an actual apology out of you, but okay. You know, I don't mean it. I was just fun seeing you react. You do that to me all the time, you know. I do? Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. I don't think I do that, but okay. In that case, you probably shouldn't do this either. I take Nazuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. That's just weird. What? Did you seriously just... Uh-huh. Nazuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is extremely red. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Nazuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Huh? Whoa, what happened? Out of nowhere, oh no. Cupcakes are burning, run! Nazuki runs over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder. I left a dirty tray in here, dummy. Whoops. How can you make a mistake like that? Have you ever seen the video where the guy put the cutting board in the oven? It's like you're banned from the kitchen. Banned? How do you put a cutting board that is not oven safe into the oven? And don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Nazuki uses the oven mitt and turns the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The transition from the moment before still lingers in our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch Nazuki slide the cupcakes into the oven, then reluctantly pick up a whisk and continue the icing like nothing happened. I don't like icing. It makes my stomach feel weird and all gross. So I'll turn the cupcake upside down and I'll just eat the cake part and then give somebody else the icing. Unless it's whipped cream icing or cheese, like cream cheese icing, I cannot do regular frosting. I don't know what it is. It just makes my stomach feel all bleh. I can't. Like even cake, I'll eat the cake and leave the icing where it is and just give it to somebody who likes it because I cannot do icing. It smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Nazuki opens the door, a blast of sweet-smelling, warm air fills the room. There is nothing like walking into a kitchen where people have been fresh baking, especially if it's like fresh bread. Oh, the amount of times I've walked into my grandma's and she just got done baking bread and it smells so good, and then we have sandwiches with that fresh baked bread. Oh, it's the best. Store-bought cannot at all compare. Not even close. Like, it's so flaky and fluffy and airy and just, oh. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each tray. They look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought all the decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop some icing into these bags. Nazuki hands me some icing bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one even makes flowers. We probably won't be using them this time, though. What's that one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that it has much thinner tips than... That's for writing on the cupcakes. The thinner ones are for, like, the writing or very tiny details. It's really thin, so you can make it to stripes or other patterns. But you can also write stuff on a cake. Like happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Huh? Well, it's a literature club, right? We can make literature theme by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose cupcakes based on their words they like. You mean like the poems we've been writing that feel more like why do I keep wanting to call it lab rats? It's a Mad Libs Mad Libs, not Lab Rats. I don't know why my brain autocorrects Mad Libs to Lab Rats, because they are nowhere near the same thing. But my brain's like, you're trying to say Lab Rats, right? No, I want to say Mad Libs. Huh? What kind? Well, I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea. So, thanks, I guess? Maybe I'm getting it from you? Well, what's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Oh, come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and expect me not to think you're cute. Well. Nazuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Nazuki pulls a piece and fastens the nozzle into each of the bags. There's a lot to do. We shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Nazuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we finally finish, Nazuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight and I really need to save my appetite. Well, then take one with you and eat it after dinner. There's a thought. Uh-huh. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, she'd probably be down at 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, my dad cooks, so I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Already? That's a shame. It's your fault hey, I told you I was no good at icing cupcakes. I told you I'm not a good decorator. I bake, I don't decorate. I told you. Don't put that on me. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Nazuki places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you and Sayori each carry some, you can probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. I don't see any harm in that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. About that, she doesn't really listen. Again, I think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I feel so hopeless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Wow, yeah, that was fast. What are you, the Flash? Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Nazuki is ready to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that. Did I even take the opportunity to get close to her like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Nazuki, wait. What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how much fun baking could be like you wanted. Aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that, if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? I wouldn't have said it if I didn't. Nazuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I want to spend more time with you. I thought you cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way about you, so whoa, hello. Hi, can you back up a step? Wait, Nazuki. That music went away again. Where'd the music go? Standing inches away from me, Nazuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch the sides of my shirt. Hold on. Pause. What? That went a little fast, don't you think? Just 'cause we worked together to bake. Well, I mean, he did kind of, what? Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision. Why? Whoa, I just noticed her eyes are pink. Why are her eyes pink? Why are your eyes pink? Where'd your blue eyes go? Did you put contacts in all of a sudden? Along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? That's what I'm asking. My head starts to get dizzy and I feel her soft breast against me. I've felt it for a while now. Thank you. Personal space. Nazuki suddenly jumps back. Shiori! Huh? Wait, what? What? Shiori's over here? Hi! Hi! Shiori! Just now we weren't. It's okay. I just stopped by to say hi. Uh-huh. Well, you should have came a little earlier. I'm already on my way out, so. Oh, really? That's too bad. Yeah, well, I'll still see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. I think she can have one cupcake. We can spare one cupcake. I'll make her a cupcake. Give Shiori a damn cupcake. Anyway, later. Why did the music go away again? Shiori, did you take away the music? Can we have the music back? It's awfully quiet. Clearly flustered, Nazuki hurries off and Shiori waves goodbye. There's the music. Shiori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. Oh, honey. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Nazuki. And how close you got to her. Nope, you have this backwards. She got close to me. She was in my face in like a second. I didn't. She did. She took this the wrong way. Everybody's taking this the wrong way. Everybody just needs to take a step back. Why is everybody putting it on me? Oh. You've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Shiori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better. No, it wouldn't. Don't say that. It's true. No, it's not. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy. If I didn't want to spend time with you, I wouldn't. You are not forcing me to do anything. You are not useless. You are not worthless. You are not a burden. You're not. I'm your friend because I want to be. You are not a burden. You are not selfish. Monica was. I'm gonna hurt that bitch. I'm gonna hurt her. Where is she? Where's Monica? I wanna hurt her. I'm gonna hurt her. I'm gonna hurt Monica. I swear she's a bitch. She knows she's in a game. She's hurting everybody else. I'm gonna hurt a bitch. Monica, you damn. Blech. I should just. Monica. Monica was right about what? I knew she was being a bitch. Shiori. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you isn't a burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. Can I save her? I hope I can save her. I don't want her to die. Like, she doesn't, nobody deserves that. It's something I wouldn't trade for anyone. I want to hurt Monica, though. Let me tell you, I want to hurt Monica. She's making Shiori feel this way. She knows she's in a game. She's making all these creepy-ass poems about seeing somebody on the other side and how humans aren't two-dimensional. She's creeping me out, and now she's hurting Shiori. I want to hurt her. Like, I want to hurt her. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Shiori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared. It's okay. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to cry. It's okay. If I didn't want to be your friend, I wouldn't be here. You're not a burden to me. I chose to be your friend just as much as you wanted to be mine. You're not a burden. What are you scared of? I'm scared that... Oh, Sayori, honey. It's true, isn't it? I was weak and I started to like you too. Caring about people is not weakness. I did this to myself. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough. No, if she needs to say it, let her say it. Like, let her get it out. Clearly she's holding something in that she doesn't want to hold in, so let her cry it out. Let her tell you how she feels. Let her do it. Don't shut her up. You don't shut up someone that's trying to tell you something. Don't do that. My character's a moron. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Okay. Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings. I know you need them. Oh, do you? Do you? Are you the guru all of a sudden? You don't understand shit. You're cutting her off when she needs to talk and telling her that you know what to do best. Sure, fuck you. Oh. I'm gonna... Hold on. I'm gonna just... I mean, she's a sweet girl, and they've been like siblings, and I know if I say I know I have a bad feeling that if I say I'll always be your dearest friend, she'll take that the wrong way. But, like, she doesn't want people caring about her, so if I tell her I love her, then it might also be bad. Like, she's a sweet girl. She's an amazing, like, she seems so sweet, and I feel so bad. Oh. And she's like a sister. There's platonic love. There's friendly love. There's familial love. It doesn't have to be like romantic love. Oh, okay. I feel like saying you'll always be my dearest friend would drive a nail into her chest. Like I don't, oh my gosh. Why is this game so hard? I need to pick one. I'm gonna say I love you, because she seems like a sweetheart. And like, it doesn't make sense for him to love any of the other two, or other three. Monika's a no-go at all, because she's fucking psychotic. But, the other two, he doesn't hardly know them. Like, they've talked once outside of class. And they barely talk in class. I don't think having one conversation with each character warrants a romantic relationship anyway, so it makes the most sense for him to have that relationship with her. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner. But spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, having fun with you every day, it's helped me realize you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I accept... She's not a burden! Don't say you accept a burden, because she's not a burden! As long as you continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Aww. Yeah. Is this really okay? This is perfectly fine. Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her closer. You'll never let go of me. Never have to let go of me again. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Even now? Why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay. It might take some time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. All that matters is right now. That's the first sound advice that my character has ever given. Like, if you've been in a dark spot for a long time, do not put pressure on yourself to heal in a snap. Because that's not healthy, and it will take you time to heal. Just like a normal wound on your body. You don't look at your wound one day and be like, oh, it's there, and then the next day it's like nothing happened. We are not superhumans with super healing abilities, and our mind is just like our bodies. Our mind and those troubles that our thoughts bring us take time to heal, just like cuts and scrapes and bruises do. So don't think that you have to get better in a snap of your finger, because it's not going to happen. You just have to take it step by step and give yourself time. Do not let others pressure you into thinking you have to get better right then and there, because just like a bruise, just like a scar, just like a cut, it takes time to heal, and you got to give yourself that time to heal inside just as much as outside your body does. You don't have to get better in the snap of a finger. And don't let anybody tell you you do. Because they are lying to you if they tell you that you just snap out of it. Because you don't. And it's okay. Just give yourself that time. That's what matters. Just give yourself time and take it day by day. Okay. I trust you. Shiori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the way that it's always been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I can handle anything more right now. That's okay. It doesn't have to be a date. It could just be us hanging out. It's really new and scary for me. You can take it slow. Just take your time. You'll get there. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. This is the first time I've agreed with this character I'm playing as. Like, finally. Hey, what? Shiori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly. Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Shiori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. Excuse me. It feels like a bunch of thorns when you said you love me. Oh. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. No. 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 He said something good one time, and now he's back to being a dummy. I say that in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Shiori. I know that I love her and she loves me, but I'm having trouble understanding Shiori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back the way they were. Is that what Shiori meant by not wanting anything to change? I don't know. But I know I'll give it everything I've got. Shiori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to make a happy future with her. This is still going? Oh my, this has been a long episode. Hi, welcome in. TY woman or TV woman? Nice to see you. The day of the festival. Actually, I think. No, I saved before the choice. That's fine. I don't have to save again, I hope. Of all days, I expected this to be one where I'd be walking to school with Shiori. But Shiori isn't answering her phone. Uh-oh. Oh no. I considered going over to her house to wake her, but decided that was a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry the cupcakes by myself. There, the music went away again. I don't like this. I don't like this. Where'd the music go? Every time the music goes away, everything gets sad. Can the music come back, please? Nazuki is already texting me up a storm, and I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily, though, I probably feel the same way as Nazuki about the event. I am more than excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Shiori and Nazuki at the festival. Festival? Festival. I cannot say festival. It comes out like a V. And I don't know why, because every other time I say my F's perfectly fine. Doki Doki Literature Club is my favorite game. It's a roller coaster for sure so far, and so far I can tell you I do not trust Monica as far as I can throw her, which probably isn't very far. She knows she's in a game, she's talking shit in Sayori's ear, and I really want to hurt her. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Speaking of Monica, hey, I wasn't saying anything. No, don't mind me. I was just saying how lovely you were. Actually, no, I was saying how much of a bitch you are, but that's a whole nother thing. What did you tell Sayori? I have a bone to pick with you. You better not be saying shit. Miss, I think I'm preppy and perfect just 'cause I'm popular. You're the first one here. Why is the music gone? What happened to the music? That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. What did you do to them? What did you do to them? Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared, and all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem outline I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on the days this important she would try. Okay, what the fuck? Leave her alone. My character is such a dumbass. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly as simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should go and wake her up after all. Ha ha ha. You should take a little responsibility for her. I mean, especially. What the fuck? No, 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 no. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Nope, not again. How did the fuck? What, did you have binoculars in the bushes? What the how do you even know about that? You weren't even there. I, you are fucking creepy. Isn't there anyone else? Anyone else what? Sorry? What do you mean? Anyone else what? In the game? That I don't trust? No, just Monica's the only one being creepy. Or did you mean anyone else here hanging out? Especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging there. What is up with you? How do you even know that? Exchange? Yeah, exactly. My thoughts. How did you know about that? Of course I do. And that does not mean you know everything that goes outside of the club. You are fucking creepy. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? And she didn't say a word. Monica was spying. That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do know a lot more than you're saying. Uh, Monica's being her friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Gee, you think she only admitted to knowing about what you and Siori said? Hey, do you want to check out these pamphlets? Okay, we're just gonna skip over the fact that you knew that we had a conversation. Maybe not what. They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this has definitely helped people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Nazuki and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Shiori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But this poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Monica, what the fuck did you say to Shiori? Okay. Okay, what? If you mean if anybody else is watching, I'm not sure. But you're free to hang out. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Hi. What's wrong? Nothing. None of your business, actually. The poem feels completely different from anything else Shiori has written, but more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to get Shiori, so, uh, well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Fuck you, I'll take as long as I want. Oh my god, something happened to Shiori. What do you mean something happened to Shiori? Monica better not have done shit. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls out that after me. I quicken my pace. Monica is. I know she has depression. I know. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Siori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even a simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and that's what I wanted to give her. I reach Shiori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer, and she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Oh, please, please be okay. 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 I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. It's really something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Siori's room, I knock on her door. Siori? Wake up, dummy. Don't call her a dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter a room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh my god! Oh no! Whoa, whoa, whoa! What the hell? The game's like breaking. Oh my god. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way it can be real. Siori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. This is all Monica's fault. I believe it was. Oh, Siori. Oh no. Just yesterday, I told Siori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She told me how painful it was for others to care about her. I confessed to her and made her feel worse. Why was I so selfish? It's not my fault. The swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her as it always had been, then I could have prevented this. I could have prevented this! Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Actually... would that be cheating? Can I go back? Can I go back? Would that be cheating? Can I? I didn't. You know, I had a feeling I should have pushed the friends option. I didn't do it, and here we are. I feel like this is all Monica's fault. Because this didn't start happening until Monica and I met. And then Monica started getting all touchy jealous about everything. And then telling me to save my game. And then in this one she said humans aren't two-dimensional. I think Monica did it. I don't think Sayori did it to herself. I think jealous ass Monica did. If you want me to be completely honest. Come back? You want me to go back? Wait, what if I can save over this one, because I didn't mean to save that anyway. Should I go back? I don't want Sayori to die. Wait, no. Should I keep playing or cheat and go back? The game did tell me I could change anytime I wanted. But I feel like Miss Monica, who somehow knows she's in a game, would know that I went back. You know what? Fuck Monica. Fuck Monica. Wait, what? No! No. Hold on. No. Bullshit. Fuck you. Save file is corrupt. What? No. What? No. What? No. Wait. Fuck. What? No. What the fuck just happened? The character file was deleted. So Monica does know, right? Or what? Save your game. You have difficult decisions to make. Yeah, fuck you. You're just gonna delete them. What the fuck just happened? Okay. No. You're fucking with my save files game. What the fuck? Why? Damn it! I was trying. I didn't want Sayori to die. Fuck you, Monica. You bitch. You're behind it. I know that. Creepy ass piece of shit. I started streaming 2 hours ago. Holy shit. On that creepy ass note, I think I'm gonna end it here because that was a lot. I'm sorry this episode got really heavy. And this game is starting to get really creepy, and I think I'm gonna call it here. My curiosity is definitely piqued. I cannot wait for the next episode. This just got fucked up. I feel really bad for Sayori. I should have went with my gut and chose friends. Because I knew, and I fucked up and chose the other option because I thought I could go back and fix things if that was the wrong decision, but the game said, fuck you, we thought you'd do that. So on that note, I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you next time. Sorry for this crazy ride. I want to see what's next. I hope to see you next time.